Math group, so we have about 22 kids, and they're right in the middle as far as ability, although some move in and out. But what we've been doing, we've each been taking 10 or 11 students and then breaking off and teaching 2 different concepts and then switching. For instance, yesterday we were doing triangles, and we taught one of us, we wanted to really focus on that triangles are classified by their length of sides, but then also that they're classified by the angles, and that they needed to do both. So we each took a group and for about 10 minutes, and Amanda worked on the angles and I worked on the sides, and then we switched, and I think it really helped them. In years past, I've had kids really trip up on, they'll just put equilateral or they'll just put scalene, but they won't get the other piece. And so I was just really trying to harp on that, and I think that was a real good success. Something that I couldn't have done with just me in the classroom, or if we'd been doing one teach, one observe, we couldn't have done that either. And so it emphasized that. We've been doing a lot of station teaching too. So we planned some centers, and we've had about 5 kids in each group, and then they've been rotating. So we did one for poetry.
I just think it allows you to focus on one skill at a time, and it helps those that need the small steps to develop their knowledge. So you work on one skill and then you switch, and they're not bombarded with, we're working on 3 skills today, or we're working on a certain number of things that we expect you to do. We break it down through like station teaching or parallel teaching, and then we switch, and hopefully they're leaving
So with the
with
poetry,
a better foundation, yeah.
Right, with poetry we had 2 independent groups reading poems, and then we had Amanda taught a group about onomatopoeia and alliteration, and then I taught a group about personification in Poems for 2 Voices. And then we were able to switch, and again, that's something, there's no way that I could do that in a traditional classroom. I could, but I wouldn't have had the 2 concepts going. I could have had the centers, but I would have had only one teacher-led center. And so I thought that was really successful. And they took it so seriously, and the behaviors were so good. Nobody was off task. And I think they've kind of gotten to the point with us where they're like, they're gonna catch us. What's the point of even what's the point of even being off task? There's 2 of them. We're in trouble. We better just focus. It's kind of getting to a really nice point where they feel like they're sort of resigned to the fact that yes, they're gonna learn, and so I think on a management level too, it's been a really nice piece.